Sacred Insights 101. Ready to do your reading for July. The very first card that you got is from the Holy Spirit, talking about expecting miracles. Finally, remember that only love is real, miracles will occur naturally, and that Spirit has your back. Expect miracles, Spirit has your back. Those are the two main aspects of this that the Holy Spirit wants you to know. Remember love, and miracles will occur. Spirit has your back. You also got the Master Buddha talking about increased awareness. So your awareness will be increasing as far as lots of things. It's talking about deep connection and trusting your own inner voice. So he's wanting me to point out sort of his hands and how it's his own sort of center. Trusting your own inner voice. And the next card you got is to listen. Listen to your inner voice. Your awareness of it is increasing. So be mindful and increase your awareness of how you receive the answers as well. Listening. And at the same time you got listen, the very next card you got is clairaudience, which is an increase in hearing. Clairaudience is about hearing with your inner ears. So you may hear wisdom from Spirit, the Holy Spirit and Buddha, and your own higher self is what they're saying. So listen to your own inner voice, okay? So he's talking about your inner voice. So your clairaudience is getting amplified so that it will be easier for you to hear your higher self sort of speaking to you. The next card that you got is from King Solomon, talking about prioritizing yourself, making yourself a priority, and understanding yourself, knowing yourself is what he's talking about. He's clarifying that to say prioritize not so much your actions, not so much your mental thoughts, but more prioritize your awareness, prioritize your inner voice, listening to your inner voice, hearing and listening Spirit, prioritizing your own inner world. Your own inner world. That's what he's saying, and that actually fits a bit more with what the rest of this says. He's come up before talking about prioritizing yourself as a being having, you know, certain things, but in this particular reading and in this context, it's actually very much about listening, prioritizing listening to your own inner voice versus listening to anyone else. Listen and have an awareness of your awareness. That's what he's saying. Have an awareness of your higher awareness. Prioritize yourself and your own spiritual growth. Thank you, King Solomon. All right, and so you're wanting to, you're increasing your clairaudience and all of that. It looks like, Leo, you have a rebirth is happening for you. So there's a few cards here talking a lot about emotional healing, health and healing. Your awarenesses are increasing, so it's almost like you're going through, you know, something pretty serious in terms of emotional healing, and a rebirth is happening for you, like a whole new level of being in the world. You also got health and healing. So he's wanting to jump in on this with the rebirth and the emotional healing to say that it will improve your health, and he is also helping in your healing. And so he has there's three meanings with this, and you are sort of becoming a bit of a healer. So with an increased frequency, your health and healing, see how his third eye is lit up? His third eye is lit up like you are awakening. increased awareness. Look, and here comes an airplane. Flying, taking off. Health and healing, a rebirth with quite a bit of emotional healing is kind of creating a rebirth for you guys. So you are getting that change, this change that you're going through is positive. So for some of you, if you're experiencing some challenges, the changes that you're going through, whatever it is that you're going through, it will bring positive results. It's a positive change. It's kind of a rebirth for you. And sometimes, you know, when I see that card, it's like rebirth. It's common for things to be very difficult and kind of falling apart and everything's really, really hard. It's almost like you hit the bottom and then you rebirth. So if this rebirth is happening for you, that's really makes me happy, because that would indicate that maybe you have been having a very hard time and it looks like it's kind of you know, coming to an end. With this rebirth, it's like the restarting over with higher awareness and higher sort of healing. Deeper emotional healing brings higher awareness. At the same time, you have all this high awareness is bringing this healing at the same time. You also, again, got the who do you need to forgive. So forgiveness is coming back. They're talking about as you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So part of that will help the rebirth occur faster in July. This is for all of July. And it's a general reading, so it won't apply to all of you, but if you've been experiencing a hard time, emotional healing might make sense to you. And part of the healing comes from you being able to release anger and resentment. Just let it go. That's what the forgiveness is, really, is you releasing anger and resentment within you regarding the situation. It's not condoning them or their behavior. It's letting it go within you. You also got to let go. Right next to it. Who do you need to forgive? And let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. It will allow this rebirth to happen faster, because the emotional healing of forgiveness and surrender, letting go, is huge. It's huge. So I think that's what they're saying. Now this letting go card also says, and they want me to read it, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts what you're wanting, your desires. So that surrender place where you just go, okay, you know, spirit, you know, there's sort of your higher self there's a real push right now for us to line up with our higher self, and the push coming from the cosmos and the astral realms and Mama Gaia pushing us to line up with our higher self. And in order to do that, there is some surrendering that needs to happen, and just allowing that to happen. It feels like you just let it go. You're like, okay, I don't know what to do. I can't really manage this, control things. There's certain things you just can't control. And when you are able to accept that and just let go of trying to control the things that you can't control, then the emotional healing is profound and the rebirth can happen even faster. That's really exciting for you guys. That makes me happy, because that you can do. You guys can do that. So I'm just so happy to see this for you. And then at the same time, you have this inner wisdom. Inner wisdom from Athena is coming to say, you know what to do. You know that it feels like she's saying that you know these things need to happen. This is like really big. You know this needs to happen, And it might be that you have not known how, or you didn't know like how to do it. Just let it go. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. So here's this inner wisdom again. You know. So when you tap into your higher self can take care of this for you. So almost like surrendering to your higher self. If you were to get back sort of out of your body and look down on you as the observer, maybe from his perspective, and now look at the what needs to be let go of, it might be easier to let go of it. That's what they're saying. Trust your inner wisdom on what's really important in your life, because a rebirth is waiting to just give you an amazing, beautiful life. Look at this, all the colors, and it's just rich, and she's just surrounded with all this nourishment, right? It's beautiful. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. You guys are amazing. Just be yourself. Trust your inner wisdom. Have courage. Have the courage. Have courage to let go. You know? Have the courage to let go. Ariel, I love this card. She's so powerful. She's so powerful. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe in, and it's coming next to be yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your higher self. Stand up for your higher self, so this rebirth can happen very quickly. And this emotional healing is just, it's huge. So to help with this and being yourself, also get some exercise and take a leap of faith. These two want to absolutely go together because of the images on both of these cards. Both of these cards, they're taking off. They're kind of flying. They're flying. Be yourself. Take a leap. Have the courage to just leap and go forward with your life. Let go of that old stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Have the courage to do that, and also have the courage to take a leap of faith and go forward. A leap of faith, also a leap of just letting it go. Letting it go. Flying. Just letting it go. And if that is still slightly difficult for you, you've got Ariel bringing you some courage. She is really powerful, so pause the video if you want to and feel into her energy. She is very, very powerful. Feel into that, feel that. And also they want to tell you to get outside. You have a lot of cards talking about solitude, getting in solitude, quiet time, breathing some fresh air in nature. And this card wants to come up for the image, again with the image of just sort of solitude and quiet time. So she's just kind of looking at the stars, just sort of thinking about things, and breathing. Focus on your breathing. And now they're telling me that these things, these four things, getting into solitude, taking some quiet time by yourself in solitude, you know, just kind of looking at the stars, or if it's daytime, just sort of looking at the clouds and breathing in a lot of fresh air. They're telling me that this helps with your connection to your higher self. And this is really important, because if you're kind of, the rebirth is sort of based on really connecting to your own inner wisdom. You guys have amazing wisdom within you. Inner wisdom, inner wisdom. It's like coming up so much. Inner wisdom, and to trust that. Listen to it. Listen to your higher self and your inner wisdom. And getting out in nature by yourself. It's like, you know, that expression they're saying, me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I, your higher self. So when you're alone by yourself, you are just you and your higher self, so that you can connect with your higher self, breathe, and listen to your inner voice. is your clairaudience is getting amplified so you can hear it. So everything is working in your favor so these miracles can happen, so that miracles can happen for you. The universe has your back. You have all this support and all these reminders of how powerful and wise you are. I mean, Athena, wisdom. Wisdom, so listen to it, trust it, and get out in some quiet time so you can hear it. Does that make sense? Powerful stuff. This is what you guys feel like to me. That's what you feel like to me. Does that resonate with some of you? Just powerful Leo. Leo just feels so powerful to me. Wise. And very powerful. I'm excited for you guys. Your desire is within reach, whatever it is that you're wanting. Whatever it is that you're wanting, that this stuff has been in the way of. And once that's gone, and this healing and rebirth can happen in July, in July, then what it is that you're really wanting, the life that you dream about, is within reach. And that's a promise. That's a promise from Mother Earth. This card too feels right on point with everything else that they're saying, is that, with the moon, there's this little tiny sliver of a moon. And what the card's talking about is, at that stage where the whole moon is covered in darkness, and then that little sliver comes out to as a promise from Spirit and Mother Earth that it's a new day, it's a new beginning, it's a brand new moon coming around again. It's kind of a new start with the life that you're really wanting, and they're saying it's going to be worth waiting for, you guys. Worth waiting for. It feels like you guys have had a hard time for a while now. So I'm excited to see, kind of the same stuff, but it feels like it's the end of it. You've got a lot of support. And this feels really good to me, this promise. It feels like a promise. And it's going to be worth waiting for. Yes. Because this kind of thing, this emotional healing at this level that they're telling me, that I'm understanding, at this depth of emotional healing, the rebirth is just absolutely incredible. Incredible. And they wanted to finish with that maybe for some of you, part of your new life vision is to work with children. You got two cards talking about working with children, the indigo children, the crystals, rainbows, golden children. You have a bond with children. You can help the children, especially the sensitive ones. And your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. So this is a general reading, so this will resonate with some of you, not all of you. But two cards talking about children. So that to me, the children are our future. So it's almost like you as an example, as a role model for the children, especially the sensitive ones, because your sensitivities are increasing. So you will be better able to connect with these children who are coming into, they are birthing into this world extremely advanced. And with this rebirth of yours, you will have now more sort of lined up with the frequency of these amazing children, and you'll be able to help them, guide them, listen to them too. They can teach you, they can teach us things as well. So working with children, they're asking you to do some research. Do some research about the children and see if that might be something that you might like to do. If it doesn't sort of resonate straight away, they're saying do some research about working with the children, because the children understand. They're coming in, with with very high frequency, very high love frequencies. So miracles. Miracles can happen. Miracles will happen naturally, is what she's saying. They will happen naturally for you guys. Increased awareness, clairaudience. Listen to it. So you are getting sort of, your frequency is getting amped up, and you're already full of wisdom. There's another one too. Where'd it go? Full of wisdom and courage. Take that leap of faith of being yourself. Of being yourself. And miracles will happen naturally. Naturally. Very exciting, Leo. Okay, is there anything else? Did I forget anything? I think I got it. Yeah, health and healing, and some of you are becoming healers as well. Healers. You could be healing the children. Yeah, for some of you. But with this rebirth, they're saying, with this, again, you know, she's just one more time wanting to really come up with this rebirth, and this deep emotional healing will bring miracles that are going to be worth waiting for. So, awesome. Awesome, Leo. There you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful July. And until next time, take really good care of yourself. I love you guys. Mwah.